because he, apart from being a warrior, he was also an ideal husband, he was an ideal son, he was an ideal brother, he was an ideal king, and also an ideal foe, ideal enemy. I would speak about how Mahatma Gandhi harnessed Ramayana for awakening Indians in India's struggle for independence. So the topic is the influence of Rama on Mahatma Gandhi. Rama and the Mahatma, how Gandhi invoked Ramayana during the Indian freedom struggle. Sorry, this one next. Okay. I have already told you about my objective. Objective is like how Gandhi exploited Ramayana, incidents from Ramayana and Rama to awaken Indians and to build up a movement against the British. Now, I don't know like how many of you have seen Gandhi, Richard Attenborough's Gandhi. Can you tell me how many of you have seen it? All right. Can you tell me, what is the most glaring lapse, what is the most glaring lacuna in Gandhi? You know, that glaring lacuna is that Rama is not there. Can you believe this? That Gandhi was kind of obsessed with Rama, and the film doesn't even talk about Rama, doesn't even make a reference to Rama. In fact, the film shows as if Gandhi was an alter ego of Jesus the Christ, which is not true at all. Gandhi was influenced by a number of things, and in fact, Jesus the Christ came into his life when he went to England, and Rama was part of the inheritance. Rama was like ingrained in his character since his childhood. Sorry, can you move it towards right? Slightly further. Yes. Move it towards right. People can't read it. Yes. Now, like I would say Gandhi was a bigger devotee of Rama than many of us. I don't know like how many of you know about this, but he was a bigger devotee. Bigger devotee than many of us. And in fact, in 1924, when a Vaishnava man objected to Gandhi referring to Rama in singular number, he said, what do you know about Rama? His response was, Rama is my brother, Rama is my father, Rama is my mother. And when you speak to your brother, when you speak to your mother, you don't call them, you don't use those prefixes. You don't use those honorifics, You simply call them ma, you simply call them bhai, or even for papa, you simply use papa. So that was his answer. He said, my life is him, my life is his, in him I live, I see him in all men, and therefore look on everyone as father, brother, or son, according to his age. In the Bhangi and the Brahmin, I see the same Rama, and to them both I bow. Then he said that Rama has been my savior, for my entire life. And basically he talked about 3 incidents, where Gandhi almost committed immoral acts. And he said that time I wouldn't chant Rama's name, but still I know that I was saved by Rama. That was the kind of belief, that was the kind of faith Gandhi had in Rama. Now, when he talks about truth, when he talks about Satyagraha, he says Rama was the embodiment of truth, Rama was the embodiment of Satyagraha. And then he talks about that incident, how he left his kingdom, how he went into exile, and, just because he wanted to keep his word to his father. And on Satyagraha, he said, Rama didn't do what Bharat wished, and so that later retired to Nandigram. Rama was in the right, and so was Bharat. And that was Satyagraha. He calls it Satyagraha, that Rama didn't accept it, because that was like his request for truth. Satya ke liye agra. That was it. Then he says that Rama, is the one who has exorcised my fear. Like Gandhi was, when he was a child, he was extremely scared of ghosts. He was extremely scared of darkness. He was scared of spirits. And his nurse, his maid Ramba, she told him to chant Ram Nama. And he says that took care of my fears. So Rama was his savior. Sorry, Rama was the one who exorcised his fear. Then when it comes to Rama's war with Ravana, Rama says it wasn't that Rama was better in fighting a war, better than Ravana. He won it because, one, he was on the side of good, and Ravana was on the side of evil. Two, that Rama's sole force triumphed against Ravana. Now, he wrote to one Swamiji in 1924 that in the account of Rama's exploits, I found nothing to show that he gained victory through physical strength. At another place, he wondered, why did Ravana lose and Rama with his monkeys won? Monkeys win, if it was not for the latter's spirituality. So, for him, it was like spiritual victory of Rama over Ravana, not more than a physical victory. Then, interesting part is, Gandhi almost like he quoted from Ramayana almost every day. In all his meetings, he would tell people to read Ramayana. He would give instances from Ramayana. And like when he told them, to observe austerities, he talked about Rama's, tapasacharya for self-purification. He said, if you observe austerities, you will also become purified, and you will be in a better position to challenge British. That's what he is saying here. Let's suppose for a moment that the sword is necessary. What then? If Rama used it, it was after he had purified himself through tapasacharya by living in the forest for 14 years. And he also said, I don't know how far he was correct, but he also said that Rama and Lakshmana both of them observed celibacy. Both of them were Sealvan. So that's why, they when they took on Ravana, they were prepared for the fight. Then he says, there is no substitute to Ramnama. That's my everything. He says the greatest help you can give me is to banish fear from your hearts, and you can banish that fear if you recite Ramayana. That's what he told everybody and anybody. For him, Rama was the ideal man. He was the Purushottam. He was, at times like he doubted, whether Rama, that son of Dasharatha, was really the incarnation of God. But then in next moment, he would change his view and he would say, possibility of a Ravana in the physical form of a man with 10 heads and 20 arms, that looks very remote to me. But then next moment he would say that I accept the same Ramchandra to be an incarnation of God and perfect man, and go to any length to defend him. Now, this is something amazing.
May please take 3 more minutes.
All right. Well, now this is amazing that a lot of people find faults in Rama, that he sent Sita in exile. But look at this, Gandhi never found any faults in Rama. Even in that episode, he said Rama sent Sita in exile because he ran a responsive government, because he was accountable to his people. And I already told you, that Rama is also ideal enemy, ideal foe. And that's what Gandhi also harped upon. And then for almost everything, when he asked people to fight against the British, he always invoked Rama. He always invoked incidents from Ramayana. In fact, he drew a parallel between Ravan Rajya and the British Empire. He said British Empire is Ravan Rajya. This is not Ram Rajya. Ram Rajya for him was one, which was responsive. Two, which was self-rule. That was the difference. Then he is talking about Rama, the non-cooperator, that Rama and Sita, they non-cooperated with Ravana. Then he is talking about slavery equal to exile, that we are also in exile. All Indians, we are in exile. Rama went for exile for 14 years, but we have been in exile for even longer period, because British are, that British Empire is ruling us. Then I have already talked about this. Ram Rajya, self-rule, again, he also says that Rama was a symbol of Swadeshi. Now, Dr. Y.P. Singh talked about this somewhere, that in some place he noticed that, Rama and Lakshman, they were attired in khadi, and Ravana was attired in foreign clothes. So, that's symbolic of Swadeshi. Then, when he said that Rama is education, he probably meant that that we should study in our own language. That was the motive. That's what he was emphasizing on, that we should study in our own language, own languages, or rather. Then he talks about when he talked against untouchability, when he ran that movement against untouchability. Again, he quoted from Ramayana, those incidents where Rama embraces Nisad, or, where he eats from an untouchable's hands.
Can we conclude, sir?
Yes.